Okay, hello, hello, my lovelies. This evening. This evening is a fun and easy DIY for the unbearable, excruciating uncomfortableness we sometimes experience. I can't say the P word. So, what alternative thing can you do when this happens? So, good evening, and I'm not ready yet with my cup of tea, but Footie here, coming to you live with our weekly cup of kindness and inspiration. I inspire busy women like you to take their essential oils, merge them with practicing meditation, vision boards, theme related DIYs, freeing yourselves from the daily stress of everyday lives, right? Just by creating while learning to use your oils. And my water is getting ready because I put it over there. So, anyway, um, so how this came about is my upline asked if I would teach something for for the February meeting. So I thought I would share my favorite essential oil combo with them. And I thought, why not share it with you guys, right? So 5 years ago, after I had a bad fall down cobblestone steps in Prague, I fractured my elbow, gashed my head, broke my favorite lime green glasses, and I sprained my wrist. Elbow was the right, sprain was the left. It was crazy. So, needless to say, I had to make a hospital visit. And I won't go into that whole story, but I was terrified of the doctor and I refused any medications offered, plus the surgery he wanted to perform. So, I mean, that was not going to happen. So, when I returned to our group, one of the ladies had won a bottle of the Copaiba oil and told me I would need it more than she would. So I'm telling you, this oil was a savior, honestly. Since I was in a half cast, I couldn't apply anything to my elbow, but I knew enough to put a drop under my tongue and use the oil on my hand and anywhere else on my body to get that oil into my bloodstream. And my water is getting boiling. I'm making some sleepy tea. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. So, so anyway, I knew enough to do that, right? And so yes, I was miserable. Yes, I was uncomfortable, but it was manageable. And with the oil, um, with the copaiba oil, I knew that I could get home and then do more. So when I did get home, I added frankincense, which we affectionately call Frankie. You've heard me mention that before, just in case you didn't know what I meant. And then, according to preclinical research, frankincense essential oil may promote healthy cellular function when taken internally. That's why a lot of us will put a drop under our tongue every morning. And I actually do it at night as well. And so I did this combo like every 2 hours. In addition, I took two Copaiba soft shells. Okay. I did that like 3 times daily. So if you're not familiar with these little buggers, Copaiba Essential Oil may help support the nervous system, your cardiovascular, your immune, digestive, your respiratory system, all the systems, right? So, and these are really popular with everyone that I know of that takes these. It's also, may help you with calming and support your nervous system, which I know it does for me. I know it does because I take one every night before I go to bed. So anyway, I wanted to make sure that I told you that. So here's what I do. The best I take, okay, I just want to make sure I have all this stuff for you. Um, Before I do that, I want to make sure you know that the good thing about these two oils is that you can use it aromatically. You know, you can put it in your diffuser, which I have it in my diffuser right now. And oh no, it went out again. Oh no, 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 my light. Oh, I think I need a new bulb. Well, that stinks. Well, so we have the kitchen lights that'll work. So anyway, so you could easily put, uh, I don't know, 6 drops in your diffuser. You know, it depends on your diffuser. You know, we talked about diffusers where I my rule of thumb is if it's a 10-hour diffuser, I put a drop, like 10 drops. Yeah. If it's a 6-hour diffuser, I put 6 drops. That's what I do. But read the instructions on your diffuser internally. So I put a drop under my tongue, but you might not like that. So I would put like 2 drops in a veggie cap. Yeah, and you can get the little veggie caps. I think there's 60 in a bottle in your back office, and a lot of my friends do that, but I just and some people will put it in their tea or coffee. I do that with my frankincense, but I've never done it with Copaiba. Um, and then, of course, topically. So you can apply like, 1 or 2 drops on your skin, preferably, the area of concern, right? You can dilute it with coconut oil, and that will spread the essential oil further for you. I don't always do that, and I definitely do not do that when I make the bottles. Okay, so okay, so after that whole ordeal um, in Prague, it was about every 3 months that I would make these roller balls. Okay, I'd combine the two oils and make them into roller balls. So why do I still do this now that I'm healed? Well, I need them for my feet. Had another fall last year at Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh, where I misjudged a curb and I broke a bone in my foot and I damaged ligaments in both feet. And to this day, I still experience issues with my right foot. So you have heard me mention that I soak my feet almost every other week. It's like a self care type thing for me, but it's really good after I've been walking. So you might want to implement that, you people that are starting to walk now, yay. Um, and then I massage them with the oils and then I layer them with the deep blue rub. And you've heard me mention the deep blue rub. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I think I go through a tube every month. Um, so thank goodness I don't need to do this as much as I did the first 6 months of walking. But I have a rollerball on hand when needed because I walk 2 or 4 miles each day. So it's handy to have one, ready for me. And I forgot to check Facebook. Miss Colleen said she was going to come on. Let me see if I can pull this up. Oh, yeah, here I am. All right, good. And I don't know what I did with my little stand. I had a little phone stand, and I don't know where I put it. So, okay, so let me show you how I do this. It is so easy. For some reason, I thought that I had done this video before, but I couldn't find it because I've been taking my videos and I've been putting them in YouTube for people. So you can go now. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm just I'm really pleased. I'm really teaching myself a lot of stuff, ladies. 7 years old, and I'm making a YouTube channel. I've had the darn thing since 2011. But anyway, so I'm just going to tilt this down so you can see what I have over here. Okay, so what I do is I just make 2 of these. That's all I do. So I take the 2 bottles, okay? So let me get there. Okay, so you're gonna need 1 Copaiba and 1 frankincense, 1 of each. You're gonna need a measuring cup, and I like something small that has a spout because then it'll pour for you a much easier than something that's flat, because I have a little measuring cup that I really, really love, but it doesn't have this little spout, and so sometimes it doesn't pour as well. Okay, so then in your back office, you have cap stickers. And so you're going to want a Copaiba and you're going to want a Frankie. And I can't get that. Well, anyway, you're going to want 2. Can you see? So you're going to want 2 of those. Then you're going to want 2 roller balls with their caps. All right. So you definitely want those. Okay. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Copaiba. All right. And I'm going to pour half the bottle into my measuring cup. And actually, I'm going to remove the cap, and then this can go right in the garbage. You don't need them anymore after this. Okay, so you just have to pay attention, and you want to make sure. I just eyeball it. So I have a half a Copaiba, and now I'm going to do half of Frankie. There we go. Okay. Oh no, almost did that wrong. So I'm going to take my Copaiba, all right? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take frankincense and I'm going to pour that right in. And you know what? That's not going to work. So I forgot that I use a funnel. And I had a better funnel. I don't particularly care for this funnel because it's so big. But let's see how that'll work. Otherwise, you just have a mess. Yeah, that worked. That worked. And I don't want to waste anything, so I just rub that oil right on me. Hey, it's pennies, right? Okay, so now I have Copaiba and Frankie all together, and I'm going to take my roller ball and I'm going to place that right on top. And I'm going to push that down. I heard it snap. And then I'm going to put the new lid on it. Yeah, so now I have 1 bottle. But before I do anything, I'm going to take, if I can pick it up, I'm going to take the frankincense sticker and I'm going to put it right on my Copaiba. And then that way I know that this is my pain, excruciating uncomfortableness issue. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, where's my frankincense? So now I have a half a bottle of frankincense, and I smell like frankincense right now. And I'm going to pour the Copaiba oil, and it's going to be so much easier. Probably what I should do is just go and buy another one of these containers. I would really like to find a small one. Yeah. So I'm just pouring that right in and I'm mixing it. And I am not adding coconut oil to this because I want it to be straight from the bottle when I use it. Oops. Let me just pull this up so you're looking at me. And now I'm going to take the neck. Uh-oh, that doesn't fit. Why doesn't that fit? This one does. And There we go. New lid. All right, and now I'm going to take the Copaiba sticker. And like I said, they're in your back office. And there we go. There we go. So now I have 2 bottles of frankincense and Copaiba. And I shake, 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 and they're ready to go. They're ready to be used. See, and I have one here. Now, in this one, I made in the beginning of the month. See, and then I can just rub it on me. Okay, so now I have 3 bottles. That's okay. That's fine. So, all right. Um, what do I want to tell you? Oh, so sometimes what I do is you can use Helam Chrism. So I don't have a straight oil of Helam Chrism. I think I used it up, but I do have a roller ball of it. That's what's really nice. Some of the straight oils you can get in a roller ball pre-made, but it won't be mixed with Frankie or Copaiba. So what you can do, and I've done this, if you say you only have like a little bit left of Frankie, then go ahead and grab the heel and chrism and then mix the two together in your Copaiba oil. You could always do that, or you could do Copaiba oil and Helam Chrism. Now, the reason I don't always use the Helam Chrism that way is because Helam Chrism is in the deep blue. It's already in there. That's why I like the deep blue. But just switch it up if you feel like it. It's okay. So I don't think there was anything else. I hope this was fun. I should do more DIYs. I know I do in the inner circle group. So anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me this evening. Let me just check. See, I don't know how to refresh I mean, I try to do it, but that's okay. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week with some more inspiration. And in February, the vision board course will be offered sometime in February. I'm really excited about it. And no, I'm not going to teach you how to do a poster and cut out pictures and glue them on the board. It's not going to be that type of class. So it'll be a fun class. All right. Remember to spread kindness and inspiration throughout your day. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye.